You are now riding the Mannish Wave. You already know it's your girl, Nikki.
It's your boy, Black Man. Black who? What's up?
This one, I don't even know his damn name. I am dead.
Anyway, it's your boy, Black Man. What I was trying to attempt to say.
He said black man. He is a black man.
That indeed, man. I'm over here. I got George in my mind, man.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy right now. The world going crazy, so it's kind of, I'm thinking about black man. Supposed to be saying black man.
It's all right. It's all right. We understand. So, what's on the agenda for tonight?
We're gonna talk about George. I really want to talk about George, and we do got some guests. As you can see, the chairs. So we do have some guests.
Yes, and one is here. One just walked in. So let me scooch over so she can get in the middle.
Come on.
The spotlight is gonna be on you and Miss Shelby when she gets here. I love your hair.
The fact that you said orange sign and I drove past the orange sign.
Everybody does. It's okay.
I looked at it. I said, I know she said orange sign. Looked at it and then
live too, by the way.
Hey everybody.
Hey, introduce yourself.
I'm Lola, just a model around Dallas, DFW area. You can find me on Facebook, Lola Lu. You can find me on Instagram, sweet_N_Lola, and sometimes on Snapchat, depending on what's going on the weekend.
Hey,
and sweet_N_Lola. That's where all things possible happen. Okay.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. So before you got in here, we was we just started or whatever, but we was talking about George. When Rand came on, his name is Black Rand, and he fucked up his name. He was about to say Black Man.
I messed up the name.
So I was like, maybe, yeah.
You messed up your own name?
My name is Rand, but they call me Black Rand.
Okay.
But I was
He
trying
said
to
my
say,
name is Black Man, girl.
what's going on, everybody? I'm Black Man.
Yeah, I mean, with all the stuff going
we have to
on,
let the world know. Hey, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black,
they
y'all.
can see
I'm black and the black.
Okay,
So yes. So on May 25th, man, the police are killed yet again somebody else. And this is, it's just getting out of hand. This is something that's the one of them that made the national news. All of them don't make the national news because a 19-year-old just got killed in Toronto, a black 19-year-old, and it has not made the news. Nationally like that.
Not with all of this going on. Not with that stuff happening in Minneapolis. It's probably not going to make the news because of that.
And I don't understand. This is something that I guess we would never understand. Stuff that we don't really need to understand. But damn. How y'all just gonna use them tactics like that and put y'all knee on that man's neck and cut his life?
He was
off.
Resting on that man. He was
that's a trained tactic.
Without a care in the world. He was just resting.
That's a trained tactic.
In his pocket,
just chilling. Honestly, just chilling. And the Asian Korean man, whatever,
he
just
was decoyed.
Like,
he was just a decoy.
Just there.
Didn't even look at him. Like you could have told him, hey man,
Well, see, the thing is, not to interrupt you. The thing is, what they do actually is, they actually have like the Asian dude. They have him in front of the camera, so wherever the camera is, they trying to block him and block so they can't get good footage. But
no, not you.
I mean, it is what it is. Welcome.
Yeah, well, our other guest is here. You can come on around. Come around this way.
And then I know that it was told that it's a trained thing for his need to be really across his back. It should have been across his back and not his neck.
But that's what I'm saying. They learn those certain type of things. So you can scoot over.
Hey girl.
They learn those certain type of things like that. Putting your knee on somebody's neck, you literally gotta know what you're doing to do that.
He knew what he was doing.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it, and it was all about like. What is it? Forgery?
But look
that's
at
why
this,
they call
behind a forgery.
That ain't even violent. Like what the hell?
Look at
or
this,
a bad check, and it's like I don't really know because half the stuff I done read said that it wasn't bad, and then some other half is like, yeah, he was writing a bad check. So I'm just like, whatever the hell he was doing, the end result was not there.
I'm gonna mess y'all up because
go ahead.
I before we even came here, I was reading some stuff, and they said that the two been working with each other for 17 years at a restaurant across the street. So they knew each other. The George
and the cop that killed
knew
him?
each other for 17 years. The mayor came out on CNN, they have been talking about it. Like, I don't know if you just watch
Who
TV
knew
like
each other?
that.
The cop and
The cop
George.
and the
George
George.
knew each other for 17
Because
Oh,
years.
it
well,
didn't look
that
like he
was
was
some
a bad
personal
man.
vendetta then.
You know his
Hey.
wife, you know. That was a
It be like
yo,
that.
I told you to leave her alone.
Well, I did hear though. I did
just
hear
saying.
on the radio that the police was arrested for third-degree murder and manslaughter.
Okay.
I did hear that on the radio, so
see that, yeah.
I am so glad about that. I didn't get a chance to get much more information about it, but that's all I needed to hear, that his ass was arrested, because they about to tear that damn city down.
Down. They're about to have to move. Everybody's about to have to move. Hey,
But see, you know what?
TV.
You know what? And one other thing though that I didn't understand now, I know some people said the police station was caught on fire, but this was after I had made my post. Why the hell is they burning down stores and stuff? Do they not understand that shit is like all that shit gonna get built right back up?
Target supports the police officers, so I know they did that because Target is like a known supporter of police officers. So I know Target was one of their
Walmart was one
reasons.
as well.
So I know I know that was why they got Target, but. You know,
that's a shame, but they just gonna get that shit built back up, man. They burn down
they have
buildings,
so much
buildings
money.
that probably need to be rebuilt
Target
any goddamn
has
way.
money. Target
Y'all
got
ain't
money
do
on
nothing but
top of
help
money.
they ass. They ain't gotta go
Literally.
pay no bulldozer and get people out there to knock the building down. Before we go any further though, let's go on and introduce Shelby because she got here. Don't be shy, the camera is here. That's the audience.
Did you drive way down there like me?
Tell the viewers and listeners. Tell the viewers and listeners like where they can find you and your name and everything.
Facebook, Shelby Elizabeth Hause, Instagram, __. It's Izzy Rose.
Hey, are you shy?
Yes.
I
shouldn't be shy.
Yeah, she did. She got about everything.
Find me.
Find her. She's
Sweet
a great
Lola.
model.
Find me.
Both of these ladies was in my brand shoot April the 3rd. It was my first brand shoot coming back, you know, after being gone from MCOs for so long. And they did a great job. They really did. If you want to go on Instagram, ambico_fashion, you will find them. Miss Lola or Layla, I always mess her name up, but she is on the cover photo on my page, her and two other ladies. So they did a really, really good job.
I can vouch for it.
And they did. And it was Shelby's
fun.
first
It was
time,
fun.
you
Yes.
guys. I did have to put you on the spot.
Ever.
But she did great to, you know, have never modeled or taken pictures for a brand before. She actually did a wonderful job. So y'all want to book some plus size ladies, and baby Lola's been in the gym though.
Oh yeah,
But you know, y'all want to book some models. These are great models, great personalities, and y'all won't regret it.
I'm just trying to get curvier. That's it.
Ooh,
I'm trying to get some more curves. Build
Well,
some
I need
muscles
some-
to get some curves.
I need some advice. I'm like a little straight
Build
board.
the muscle. Just build the muscle. Oh my goodness.
Shit, I'm lazy as hell.
What's in store for you ladies next? You know,
Yeah, I was about to-
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure y'all got some more photo shoots coming up.
So I'm so excited. So today I was kind of busy running around. You know, I was enjoying myself because I'm also a teacher. So it's winding down now. I know, science teacher right there, right? So it's winding down. You know, school's getting ready to get out, and now it's time to like enjoy our own lives. And when I got home, I was checking some emails, and I had an email from this lady named Annie. And I don't know, who knows how she discovered me, but I'm not questioning it. I went and looked her up, and she's like some celebrity photographer, and she's looking for models to do a commercial. But I won't go into too many details.
Don't.
I'm just gonna say,
Make us wait.
if they say come to New York,
That's all right. I'm
on
gonna
the
share
first
it.
time
I'm
it's
gonna
New
see
York.
it.
New York, New York.
So
is amazing.
I'm hoping that that's coming up.
New York is
Because it's
beautiful.
June. It's not June yet. So it's happening next month. So I'm just.
Ooh,
I
that's
actually
my
said
month, by the
some
way.
of the work that because she wanted to see my last stuff. So I said the stuff I did with you actually. So
Well, make sure you give the photographers credit.
Yes.
I love those two
Yes,
photographers. Shout out to T Mash and Sammy, and they have a little one on the way. She's so cute. She got her cute little baby
Boys are
girl.
fun.
Congratulations.
Look, let me start.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Shelby a
Boys are
question.
okay.
I'm gonna ask Shelby a question. Since you are new in the model my tongue just was fucked up just then. In the model industry, like, what attracted you to become a model?
Oh, what really attracted me to become a model was how I was bullied in school a lot about my weight. And I was like, I'll never become one because of my weight. I'll never be a plus size model. And then when I moved to New York, I met a lot of people that was in that, and it kind of just like inspired me. Was like to become one because ladies. I had a drunk moment with another woman in a bar, and she told me, she was like, "You're beautiful. I'm a plus size model too as well." I told her everything that I've been through with bullying, and she's like, fuck them,
Yeah, exactly.
Show off your curves, show off your stretch marks, because I was so scared, and I always just like covered up about everything because I was just so insecure about my weight and about how I looked, because I didn't like how I looked in the mirror.
Let me just real quick, let me cut you off. Let me just say this. That's what do y'all know that skinny women have the exact same problem? I'm just saying, me as being a skinny woman, sometimes I look at myself and I wish I was a different size. Like, and I tell people that a lot. People who are insecure about themselves or whatever, or they think that they're too big or something like that. Like, we have the same problems. Like, I can't fit shit, and I be mad. You know what I'm saying?
I used to, when I lived in New York, and I had my ex and his family at the time was like, you need a little bit more slimmer, and like I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was just like,
your ex and his family told you that?
Yeah. And so they were like, said all this stuff.
I'm glad he's an ex.
Was they saying the audacity? Or something?
No, because
just to be saying.
It's just kind of like how there was, and a lot of everyone in the family was slimmer, and skinny. So I'm this big, mixed big girls, and they're just like
mama chick.
Yeah, you are beautiful. I can't wait till the rest of the photos come back from our last shoot.
Let me ask a question before you go to the next question.
Go ahead.
You said you was shy. Like, how do you get them jitters out before a shoot? What do you do?
Shit, just do it.
You say you can't say it on camera?
This is live.
Yes, you can. This is the Mannish Wave. Did you say Mannish Wave?
I know, because I'm like, what you mean you can't say it on camera? You masturbate? That's the only thing I wouldn't say.
Look, get the pressure out.
Is that what it is? Blink twice, but yes.
Honestly, what really does is you smoke some weed.
Okay.
Smoke a little weed.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that to get their jitters away.
Whatever.
People do that to get their jitters away.
What about you? Or do you get nervous?
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the question, even though you didn't ask me on how I became modeling. So with me being from Shreveport,
are you from the boot?
Yeah, I'm from the boot. Okay. So with me being from Shreveport, it's totally it was like nothing. Like, I didn't do anything there. I worked, went home. I'm a mom, did the mom life. And so when I moved out here, I still didn't have any things like, oh, I'm gonna model. It was I used to want to be a model when I was a child. Like, I did, but I was always heavier. I was always a bigger girl. And like, it's something in like the third grade. It was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, model. But I spelled model so ugly. I can't believe they let me do that. But I moved out here, and I had a friend who was like a size 0, 00. And she was like, girl, they looking for models, plus size girls. You should go try it out. So I went to the casting call, and I actually made it for the show. And it was just like, being around other bigger girls, it was just like, damn, like, they really do this, like, oh my gosh.
That's why I also boost my stuff too.
It literally just went from there. So networking with the girls at that model, at that fashion show, shout out to Nikki Hunter, because
who was that? I play too much. Go ahead.
Oh Lord, the other Nikki. Shout out to the other Nikki, okay? Because she put on the show, Plus Size Takeover, Dallas Plus Size Takeover. She's been doing it for the past 3 years. Of course, COVID shut it down this year. But I did it the first time with her, the second time, and the third time I was kind of a little busy, so I couldn't do it the third time. But she's who got me out there. Like she did. With her putting on that show, I probably would have never stepped out of my shell. Like everybody from back home is just like, who is this?
Yeah,
like
you're
not the same person you was when you was back home.
You
But it was just like coming out here and it's like seeing big girls are on the come up, you know? And so now I actually work out because I don't want to just be seen as the big girl. Like now I want to be healthy fit, you know, thick fit with it now. BBW that's actually doing, you know, no, she work out too. Like, no, because you know they want to say all we do is eat and stuff. Yes, we do eat, but I work out as well, you know.
Everybody
we be hungry, you know.
I be eating all the time. I ain't gaining a goddamn pound.
And so now I'm just kind of like, hey, you know, y'all gonna see me in all these curves. Like, I don't want to be a fashion model, runway model. I want to be a print model. So I'm still like trying to be on the up and come up. I want y'all to see me in magazines and on commercials. I mean, the runway, hey, how you doing, runway? But I don't want to be on the runway. Yeah. But like that's how I got into modeling. Globally. Like I do. I want to see, put me on a billboard. Yeah, you know, that type of like thing, that's how I got into it because it was like you was too big or you're not big enough, and it's just like I'm too big. I'm not big enough. I can't do it. Like what's going on? And then just coming out here and meeting other girls. Like shout out to all my model sisters out there because you know, shoot, we was uplifting each other, and I love it. So
I love when women.
My coworker put my comment on her status to be a model.
And that's how you got there. You know, me and homegirl, we not friends anymore. But I mean, I will always say, you know, shout out to her because if she wouldn't have never told me about going, I would probably still be like, go to work, go home, go to work, go home.
So let me ask. So what is I asked you first, Lola. What is like a dream location that you would love to do a photo shoot at?
Dubai.
Very pretty and expensive.
Dubai.
But yes.
you asked Dubai.
Yeah, no,
and I want to be in the desert. And I want to be in the desert. I want to do a desert shoot.
What about you, Shelby? Go ahead. I mean, I know you just getting started, but you need to know these type of things so that you can know how we can build this portfolio.
Because I am very mixed breed. Like, I'm very mixed. I would like to do one in Hawaii, like in Paul. You know,
that'll be cute on you.
What's your ethnicity?
Yeah, tell us.
Dominican, Puerto Rican, Irish, German, and I just found out I was Polynesian.
Okay.
So, you know, Samoan. I do it off like Hawaii. You know, have like the whole Moana.
Yes, indeed.
But, you know,
yes, that would be pretty.
You gonna do the dance too?
And believe it or not, I have a connect that do it's fashion shows, but I have a connect that do fashion shows all over the world, and Hawaii is one of his stops. Yeah. His name is Mr. Debonair, and shout out to him. Dubai. He just helped me get some stuff together. Yeah, I would say he went to Dubai too.
Went to Dubai. Yeah, I would say Dubai too.
Dubai is just my dream place. Like it's a dream spot. New York is a bucket list place in the States, and Dubai is get me out.
But when you go to New York,
I just want to go to New York.
When you go to New York, please have some motherfucking money. Okay, and I mean not no money that you think you got money in Texas, but some New York money.
I'm gonna ask this: is New York money the same as Miami money?
Well, I've never been to Miami, but I've been to Brooklyn, New York.
Because I went to Miami and I was out there like a drug dealer. I was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? I was spending money like a drug dealer. So is it like New York?
No, if you spend money like a drug dealer, then no. Because in New York, you don't have to put some of that shit back and save it.
Y'all ain't even with anyone been to Cali?
I lived in New York.
I flew into Cali and flew right out of Cali.
And left.
I've lived a different type of life.
I lived in Cali and New York.
What part of Cali you lived in?
You're amazing.
Ready?
Okay,
ready because
what is that?
Oh my god! Way up there.
My uncle was in Orange County. That's why I was up there with him. I spent some time with him.
Orange County is like
that shit is
10 hours away.
For real?
Well, I wanted to go for my birthday, but
I was just like, man, it's
due to
beautiful.
COVID-19.
No, but New York it's kind of, it depends where you go. If it's kind of like,
so you know how I really just want to go walk around. Like my dream is to, you know, I live in my imagination, and so I really want to go to New York and walk around and hope a flag flash mob pops out.
What,
No,
Flash
in New
mob.
York-
I want to see it in the
New
middle
York,
of Times Square.
there
I want to
is
see it
not a dull
on a subway.
It's not
I
a
just
dull
want to see
moment.
something happen. Like I just
Girl,
want to be
go to
like,
New York. I lived in Jamaica, Queens. I lived in New York for almost 3
See, I stayed in
years.
Queens for a
Jamaica,
couple
Queens.
But my
Jamaica
whole time
Queen,
I was
that's
there,
my
I was
place.
in East Brooklyn, and it was really expensive. See, just so I know y'all probably don't, but I used to smoke cigarettes, and the thing about those, here in Texas, you can find them for $6 or $7. Louisiana, maybe 5 or 6. Them bitches was 11 and 13
and you was
in
buying.
New York. No, that's when I was cigarettes. Oh, okay. I was up there for almost 3 months.
Singles. They be selling singles.
Yeah, I did find a single place when I was up there, but it was like a couple of blocks. And then, you know, I ain't gonna say I was nervous or anything, but sometimes I was nervous walking around. You know, you see all this stuff on TV about
For
New
sure.
York, and then I was in East
going
Brooklyn.
in when the sun go down.
Brooklyn, I've not East Brooklyn, but I've been to like the Bronx. I've been
I
to
was in the
Spanish
Bronx.
Harlem.
Okay,
regular
Cardi's.
Harlem.
Okay.
Oh,
My name is
yeah.
Cardi.
Spanish Harlem.
Okay, let me ask y'all something. What? You know what? Let me ask you this. Since you've been modeling a little longer than she have, what like distinguish like a good photographer from a bad one? Like, have you dealt with a bad photographer yet?
I would have to say the quality of the pictures.
Okay.
Honestly, you know, I've had 2 bum photographers. Like when I was back in Shreveport, shout out to Jeremy J. Brown. When I was in Shreveport, Jeremy did all of my pictures. He was like the go-to photographer, and Jeremy still do my pictures when I go to Shreveport because I love his attitude when we're shooting. You know, sometimes you need a photographer to tell you what looks right when you're posing, because sometimes you think you're okay and you're not. Like I have this natural mean mug that comes out in a lot of my pictures, but the photographer will be like, relax, just relax. Can you think about something else really quick? Relax. And I'm thinking I'm relaxing, I'm not. So to me, like, that's a good photographer. When they come out with their pictures, yes, photographers have to change their pictures and add their photoshops and, you know, fix this and fix that. But sometimes pictures can come off looking a little too airbrushed. Okay. Like a little too much.
Yeah.
And so that's also like another thing with me.
So they need to be really just right and clear.
Yeah, like you don't want to take away. I get it. You want to help some blemishes. You want to fix some dark spots, but you don't want. I almost say it's like a blurry look. You give the model a blurry look. Yeah. And you really don't want that, because you don't want. We want to show our photos and we want to send them off, but we don't want to see it and it's like, dang. What does she really look like?
Yeah.
What does she really look like? Like she is so airbrushed. Like it's fully airbrushed. So that to me, that's what determines a really good model, a really good photographer. And I have one, Nicole out here, and then it's another one. His name is Dave. Okay. He does really good. But that's what help to me. If you, because sometimes we really do need help with our poses, like fix that leg, fix this arm. And I've had some photographers who's just like, yeah, these are dope, these bomb, and then you get them back and it's just like,
okay, you know they wasn't.
Why didn't you tell me to like adjust my titty, like sagging, or like,
well, I know when I went to
bra.
Passion Magazine last Friday, and I'm pigeon-toed, and no matter which way I stand, my feet are going to go in. And I was posing, and he was like, fix your feet.
Sometimes you need that because you're comfortable. And
I was very comfortable,
good
too.
pictures are not comfortable.
They are not. That's what I was telling him.
A good picture is not comfortable.
That's the thing about being a model. That is not comfortable, man. I was a model before I started managing and doing all this other stuff that I was doing. I was trying to get my little modeling career. And I say little because it was very short, like Chris Brown's scene in Stomp the Yard. It was very short. Because I had a bad experience, and like, I don't know, I always felt like I'm a dominant person. I've always felt like that. I was raised around nothing but men. So when I had that bad experience, I felt like I need to manage girls so that they wouldn't have to go through what I went through, because it was horrible.
And we need that.
Yes. Let me ask y'all another before we get for
Don't let me dominate the question.
She's
Come
not,
on,
but that question wasn't for her.
Okay.
It wasn't for her.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I mean,
like to talk.
ideally she has
I
only.
tell my students I like to talk.
Well, ideally she has only did 2 photo shoots.
Okay.
So I mean, and she's only worked with the best, so she hasn't had a bad moment yet. At least I don't think you have.
No,
not with Mash or Sam.
That was really
my photos have came out.
That
was fun.
Shout out
I like them.
I'm waiting for the other
ones. Oh, I do too.
I'm waiting for them.
So let me ask, Shelby. So why should a company hire you, like, as a model? Like, what else do you bring to the table besides a pretty face?
Yeah, I'm shy, but when I loosen up, I can make the whole brand pop. Like, smile.
I love that confidence.
But you know, first I started doing, like, you know, being a public figure on Instagram, showing body positivity, showing like my stretch marks before I had my son.
Okay.
And, you know, showing kind of like, you know, ladies, like, wear a 2-piece. It doesn't matter.
So basically,
I wear a 2-piece at the beach and people would look at me like, why is she wearing that? And I would hear it like, ew.
So basically, you're going to bring out the brightness of the company because of your confidence, and they're going to see that. What about you? Why do you think somebody? What else you bring?
That is the hardest question ever. Even when
like
you get interviewed,
interview.
Like, what else do you? Because I need the job.
I swear, that's what I asked me.
So
why do you want to be
hire
hired? I be want to say so bad because I need a damn job.
Because when you do it, you're not gonna regret it. Okay,
but ideally though. What makes you stand out? Put
my
it that
personality,
way.
honestly, my
You do have a good
personality.
personality.
I have a bomb ass personality.
Okay.
I have a
Correct
rude
me.
face, but I have a bomb ass personality, and it's just like, you know what? Let's go with that. You know, so if somebody was like, why should you represent my brand? I'm like, I can show you better than I can tell you. All right, that's it. I can show you better than I can tell you. And then when we get out there, and it's just like, okay, I like her.
You got something you want to ask, Ren?
Before
I go to my ad.
You can go ahead. I'm already really
Okay, well today, you guys,
I
am rocking Envy. Ooh, it's a little piece of her. I am rocking Envy Street Apparel. She has all type of different clothes. She customized shirts, sweatsuits. I know it's a little hot, but she got like bodysuits and shorts as well. Kids, men, and adult. Her website is everything envious.bigcartel.com, and it is Envy Street Apparel on Facebook and Instagram. If y'all need anything, make sure you contact her. Her name is Mariah. I worked with her last year for the very first time at a fashion show. I helped her cast some female and male models because, you know, that's what I do. So I'm just kind of supporting today for the viewers. Yay.
Save the chi-chis.
Okay, that
Save the chi-chis.
little bombshell.
Matter.
That's them $65 titties. That's the bombshell from Victoria.
Yes, indeed. You know they have their semi-annual going on right now, and I was there, and I was like, "This brought $72."
Oh damn!
$72. I'm on it.
Okay, what you mean? What
Because they go up to certain sizes.
They
Her
don't
damn,
go to plus
her
size.
chi
What are you
cheese too
talking about? They
big.
got extra large will work for you.
Her chi cheese is too big.
You be
What you mean, like a double? Man, listen, I know this is
42
really
B.
off subject, but.
42.
Cause we talking about breasts, I know. I hope she not watching. My cousin told me last week that she was in some shit called a K or something that she didn't even know that they
Oh, I
went
have
up.
a cousin. Like I think I want to say she's in a W. Or
Girl,
like
what
that.
the
I
hell?
was
That
like,
is
wow.
just too much breast
Them
for one
Lane
person.
Bryant sizes.
Oh my god!
I was just like, wow, that's amazing. Really, that's amazing.
Okay.
Do you want to?
W. W titties.
They're
Why
out
you
there.
gotta say it like
Because
that?
I'm like double D's
I know
is
this guy-
Captain D's is big, but you done skipped. You
My
done
back
slab
hurt with the
before.
little titties. I know they hurt with them big ones.
God
Yeah.
damn, a W? I know you got back problems. Like, do y'all really be having back problems? Like when y'all have big breasts? I mean, I can't ask
She
y'all.
got
'cause
normal
y'all-
size.
They're double D's.
Oh.
Okay. I know.
But you,
But
but
that's
you
normal.
do have back
That's what
problems.
my friend said
Okay,
today.
but
She was like, "You
look,
done with
look,
these?" I said, "No, I wear good bras." I'm not
I was just about to say that she wear good bras, so baby, you take
Okay,
it off.
I'm
Remember where
sorry.
you get
I
your
swear
bras.
all things Victoria's Secret. Unfortunately,
Man, bras
swear
are a
about
big
Victoria's
thing in a
Secret,
woman's
so-
life. Y'all don't understand that bras are a
Uh-huh.
big thing in a woman's life.
I swear all things.
If your bra is uncomfortable, your whole life is
It
uncomfortable.
is. That's true. I was in a route today in the car. I was like, I just want to take my bra off.
Okay,
Like,
just
take
reach
it off.
back there and
I was like,
just swoop.
no. It might
Look,
be red.
before we go any further, now let me on May the 6th, I know y'all already know, but businesses are opening, and I just want to kind of address it just a little bit. So on May the 6th, the governor expanded the opening order for certain businesses, you know, restaurants and gyms and all of that. Today, the water park's open. Six Flags.
Six Flags open?
I believe so, but you have to make a reservation though.
Yeah,
right
you gotta
now,
make
you
it.
have to make a
Oh,
reservation.
yeah, and you have to wear a mask the whole time you're there.
We're gonna
God
pass
damn,
it.
I was just about to say that. God damn.
You gonna
It's gonna have 5 trucks and ambulance
You
every
can't
damn
even get
where.
on the Superman without the mask. That bitch
I think
gonna
I'll
come up.
pass on that one.
That bitch
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
fly
pass out
on
because
that.
you need to be able to scream on those rides. You need that.
don't
That's the
fall
whole
out
point of
trying to
Yeah.
roller coasters. For your heart and your lungs. Okay, yeah.
Well, they open today.
I just want them to open the apartment pools.
And they're on a 25% capacity rate still, though. So I don't really know how they're
Is it
gonna
like
work
100
that
people in the
out.
park?
Yes, I'm saying I don't know how the hell they're gonna work that out. Being such a
Supposedly
big
bars are
amusement park.
supposed to open in July, I guess.
Well, see, man.
Like bars and clubs are supposed to open.
But it's clubs.
Some-
Clubs
yeah.
are already open.
Yeah.
here.
Sunday
Yes.
Funday starts back up this Sunday.
Yes, and what club was that?
No, 'cause we had,
Stay Down Clothing was on
yeah,
our
he
show
was on our
last
show
week,
last week, and he
and
got a club at
Prom.
Pink Diamond. No, it was
Pink Lounge
Pink Lounge, and they
Okay.
opened up last week.
last Saturday.
I believe.
And
it.
also
Have y'all been
in
there?
Tyler, my
I never been.
hometown. No, I don't.
What
I
kind of
don't,
club
I
is
believe
it?
It's-
I don't club, but my hometown in Tyler,
believe
their
it.
clubs are open as well down there. Cause
There's
they
a
throwing up.
Coco's.
Yes.
There's
You
a
been to
Coco's.
Coco's?
I'm from Longview.
I done been to Coco's.
Okay, the jump.
What is
She
Young
just
boy.
lost. My
Yeah.
friend lost.
Young boy. Like he was the last incident that we had in Coco's, and it got shut down. The white people was
It was
already.
Young boy's fault.
Yeah, we're not gonna say it was his fault.
Well.
He was the last incident that they had.
Oh,
in there.
okay.
So like the white people already wanted the club shut down,
Right.
and Young Boy
That
was
hoe
not
was
21,
Nah,
and
yeah,
he had an incident inside the club, and with him not being 21,
21,
they was like, yep, got him.
Okay, found something.
Got a reason, So. Yeah,
Well,
we
be damn.
we be protesting to get it
That's
back open.
crazy.
We just
My
want
birthday's
one
next month, so I'm
night.
trying to find a
We
good
just
Well,
want
my
one
birthday
night
is
in there.
June 15th. Shout out to the Geminis because y'all be hating like hell on us.
Because y'all have 5 personalities.
That's okay.
June 23rd, I'm a Cancer.
Oh, that's Wayne's
my
birthday.
That's my birthday.
And yeah, Ryan's birthday. Well, happy birthday to all the Geminis.
Say, would y'all do like a video? Would y'all mind being in videos?
Oh, I've been in 2 videos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
Oh my gosh. My
Tell me
first
that
video was lingerie. It was a lingerie
What's the
one.
name of the video? You know we can watch it.
Drip.
You know we pull
Drip.
up.
I was in a lot of things.
Because I think I seen something.
We
It's
pull
on
up stuff
YouTube.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but the audience not going to be able to see because we're not on the projector.
Well, I wasn't gonna play it. I'm just gonna, let us see the video.
The video is called. I'm supposed to know it, right?
Yeah. You
Shout out to Young A+, but I drip, like dripping.
that's
okay.
Okay, so it's called Dripping. It's on YouTube. You can find it, Dripping by Young A+. Right, and so like me and my model sister best friend Christina, we're in there doing our thing. He puts on for the BBWs, okay,
Yeah, that's
and
all
like
I'm telling my
I'm
women.
really,
Yeah.
really revealed in that video, right?
Oh, man.
It was
Like,
cute. I remember seeing a picture.
like it's lingerie dripping by Young A+ on YouTube, okay? Because I've been trying to get Yellow Beezy to look at that video because I want to be in one of his videos.
You did,
Oh
man.
my
You had
gosh.
me
I
rolling
love him.
at the.
I do. I love
Yellow
him.
Beezy.
At
Yes,
the
I
photo
love
shoot.
him.
That's all me.
I am a Yellow Beezy bop. I don't care what nobody say. Whatever.
She said bop.
Judge me not.
Well, okay.
All right.
Well, by the way,
But I mean, like, I'm very, very out nude in that video, and my students came across that video,
For real.
and it came out It came out right before spring break, so I had to like go into teacher mode really quick and was like, "Listen, let me tell you something real quick. I have a life outside of this school. All right, when these doors close after 4:30, I have a life. Okay, I love teaching, but I also want to do other things in my life. And I said, so you need to respect me by not going around school with this picture, with this video, because remember, this is my job at the end of the day. And they was like, no, we respect you, respect it. My female students was like, Miss, you was bad. You look good, Miss. You know. And then of course the boys, I'm just like, they was like, we've been found, and I was just like, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Teenage boys.
How old
in this
are
video.
the students?
Teenage, high school.
Oh man, yeah.
So like 17, 18-year-olds, and I'm just like,
what's the dude name again?
Young A plus.
Young
Yeah,
A+.
you missing that part.
A+.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like the plus or spell
No,
plus?
like that. I can't see space.
Oh, right here. Well, no, that's not dripping.
Well, while
Space-
they
there's
look
space between
that
this.
up,
Why I do that?
while they look that up, you guys, I'm going to promote my Because swimsuit double take on June 27th.
Yes, indeed.
We are shooting at the W. I think I told y'all this last week, but I'm like super excited. So I'm going to keep telling y'all because it's a bad location. I'm not from Dallas, so it's really, really cute to me. So just be on the lookout for more sexy models and because swimsuits. We also added a brand, the Broken Riches brand. I think it's Broke and Riches brand. I always say his stuff wrong. I'm sorry,
Broken
y'all.
Riches?
Is that how you say it? It's
Who?
Broke
Richard?
and Riches or Broken Riches?
Richard?
Yeah.
Broken Riches.
Broke and Riches. I've always said it wrong. And I worked with him for the first time too last year at the
He's
fashion
amazing.
show.
He's
I also helped
amazing.
cast some of his shows. I cast one of his models in a short film also last year. I do a lot of casting if y'all don't know that. So if y'all like want to be in like movies and different stuff, I actually do that.
I'm just trying to be out there. Like
I
I want the dudes to say, I used to have her crying over me. You sure did, but look at me now.
Oh,
Okay. Look
did,
at me
but
now.
look at me
Hey, look at
I
me
told
now.
you I was not a bad
I'm
decision.
getting paper.
I do. I just said it.
What
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I
when
want to
I
shit on
make
y'all.
it is
you already
look
made
at look at how y'all treated me now. Look
Yeah,
at
but
me
you
now.
know what? In your situation, you already
I
made it
won't-
because you stepped out
You
of the
just slapped your
box
exes in the face.
and you did something
family.
that other people thought that you wasn't gonna be able to do, and then your
Yeah.
pictures actually
And when I
came
did-
out good.
When I posted all those pictures, my Snapchat was
The-
like,
Oh,
whoa,
but
baby
wow,
But look,
great.
Shelby, but they ain't seen
I was
nothing
like-
yet though.
Let me-
They don't know
let me
nothing
ask y'all
about
this.
May 15th. They ain't seen nothing
ready to
yet.
see
I know. They're all like,
I'm
wait.
Well, we waiting on
I'm really
Mash.
ready to see those.
Mash, if you watching, you know you slow, baby, but it's okay because we know you do a good job at what you do. So we gonna wait.
Let me ask y'all this, because y'all said when y'all make it, what is making it in y'all eyes? Like, you know, when you say when you make it.
When I make it, making it in my eyes is when I am kind of, I guess, making a living off of that. Like,
And not having to do nothing else.
mm-hmm.
Like modeling is paying your bills type
Mhm.
shit. Okay,
Well,
yes.
modeling is paying my bills, honestly. Like,
So
I
is
want the next little girl that's big because
Mm-hmm.
they're still bullying behind sizes now. The kids are still getting bullied. I want the next little girl to say, I remember her. I remember the things she talked about, and she did it.
Yeah.
I'm going to know that I made it when people are always calling like, hey, can you come do this? Hey, can you come do that? Because it's not even about like the aspect of the money of it. It's, hey, can I use you for this? Hey, can I use you for that? That
Yeah,
means people
just because
are
they
knowing
want to,
me now.
yeah,
you know?
because they want to
Yeah.
use you. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. You're
What
wanted.
about you, ma'am?
When I say like, when I mean like I make it is, you know, give my mom 100 bands of like everything that she's ever done for me. You know, like
Yeah. So the
I love
money-
my mom. I
money-wise.
love you. She's had 3 brain surgeries, 1 arm surgery,
Oh,
3 back
man, bless
surgeries,
her
5 knee
heart.
surgeries. So
Bless
she's
her heart.
it's really hard on her.
She's
so
strong.
it's like I
Yeah.
want to give her that because she wants her teeth done.
She deserves
She wants her
She's
body
most
done.
definitely a
She
strong
wants
woman.
a car and they, you know, so it's like when I make it, it's like, I love you, Mom. I want to buy a big house. We all gonna live together. You're gonna be my mom manager, you know? And I want to, you know, set a story like this was my story in school, elementary, middle school, and high school. I was bullied all those, like every single day. I hated
I would have
school.
been scared to bully you though.
You a Samoan.
No,
That Samoan.
Like you got some
For real.
You got some hands.
I wouldn't fuck with either.
Like,
She the one. Hey, look.
I mean, you wouldn't have knew it, but I would have like.
She the one who got the hands that don't know they got the hands.
Yeah. It's always the quiet ones.
Right.
'Cause I bet you if they would have put them fingers on you, you would have laid their ass out. You just weren't fucking with them because they
Body
weren't
slapping.
touching you. Yeah, most definitely.
But like, I want to, have the girls out there that's scared to show their bodies, just scared to wear the crop top, just scared to wear the 2-piece. Like, fuck them.
Yeah, right.
You're beautiful. We're all beautiful. It doesn't matter
In your
shape,
own way.
size, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, we're all beautiful. And I hate seeing on social media other women comparing other women. It's like, stop. We're beautiful. Like, why gotta tear down somebody to make you feel better?
And and one thing about that though,
yeah.
and it's for the listeners and you as well, don't let what other people say, from not this day forward, but from whenever you gained your confidence. They talked about every damn body. People always gonna have an opinion. It don't matter what it is. It can be good. You could be doing something good, and they gonna that shit. You be doing something bad, they gonna talk. It really don't matter. Just do you shit. Fuck them. If they ain't fucking you, financing you, and feeding you, then.
Somebody told me when I lived in New York, it was my coworker. I used to be so worried about what everybody said about me, and she was just like, "Are they putting money in your pocket?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Why are you worried about it?"
That's my
and I was
whole
like,
point.
now ever since then, I was like, "Are they putting money in my pockets?" No.
Granted, it's easier said than done.
It is.
I've literally got to the point. Like I made 2020 my year to just not listen to anybody.
Yep.
You can have it, but you come out here and do it. You come do
Yeah,
what
see
I
if
do.
see if you can do it better than me. See if you can walk in my shoes.
Come do what I do.
Yeah.
Because that you don't know about the 1,000 pictures that you have to take to get that one good picture.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you're doing behind the curtains, trying to get undressed in 10 seconds and get dressed in another 10 seconds.
Right.
And then trying to have to shake all those jitters off because you're finna walk in front of a whole bunch of
shit hard for
strangers.
me.
Like, come do what I do. Come do it.
That is hard,
Why
man.
you doing that? The way you looking, why you got that on? Well, you come do it. And I made 2020 a year, just to say, hi.
Okay. How you doing? Yeah.
Okay.
What do you? I was gonna say, where do you see yourself? Both of y'all.
Look at you,
in
all in
5
my
years.
questions.
But for real. But I'm gonna switch it up because I'm big on manifestation and speaking shit into existence. Where do you see yourself in the next year? Both of y'all.
In my house with my business, because I am going to start a business. If COVID didn't teach me anything, it taught me to value life, value the people in your life.
In the time that you got.
Power is in the word of the tongue, and just go out on a leap of faith. Just go ahead and take that leap of faith. I moved to Texas on a leap of faith. All I had was money in the bank, no job, and a place to live. That's it. And I had my son. Like, I used to be on the phone crying to my best friend, like, girl, what am I going to do? Like, I don't have a job because I moved out here subbing. Like, I was like, I got to start subbing, And I was like, what am I going to do? Like, there's no jobs available. How am I going to pay rent? And it's like, I forgot about that. Like, I forgot that I moved out here on a leap of faith, So now COVID is kind of like reminding me again, whatever you want to do, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. So in a year, I want a house and I want a business.
Okay. What kind of business do you think do you see yourself having?
I hate to say like a one-stop shop, but a one-stop shop, because girls, we have to go to this person to look for hair, another person to look for lashes, another place to look for clothes.
I put it on
somewhere for makeup to make sure it's pigmented. Like, I want girls and eventually men to be able to come, like, because like Fashion Nova was for girls and then it's like Fashion Nova men now. So I want to do the same thing. I want girls to be able to come to my website and then I'm like, I want to get a store. If we're always talking about black businesses, all we do is have businesses online. Well, let's get a store. So I want to have a business and I want girls to be able to come to my website and get everything they need. And then hopefully, I'm going to not say hopefully, it will, all right? It's going to make it to where I can have a store, and still come to my store and get everything you need, I want to have all types of clothes. Right now, I'm just kind of big on jeans. I don't know why my mind is like jeans.
Because it's hard to
focus
find
on
good
jeans.
jeans.
You know, like
It's hard to find
everybody
good
has
jeans.
the 2 pieces and the bodysuits and the dresses. I want to add jeans. Like
It's hard to find good jeans.
jeans.
It is. It's hard to fit your butt properly and
when
your
apple
thighs.
bottom came out, I still couldn't even fit in apple bottoms.
Jeans.
Like my butt still, and apple bottoms supposed to be made for the girls with the bigger butts.
Yeah.
I still couldn't even fit in apple bottoms, and that was like middle school.
What was
I've
their
never had
shape
an
like in the
apple
apple
bottom.
bottom? What was the shape like?
I mean, I had a big old.
You
It was, it looked nice in them jeans, but it wasn't. Apple bottom jeans was supposed to come above the butt crack. Right. My jeans was still with the butt crack.
Well,
So,
what about
like,
what about Coogi jeans? You remember the Coogi on the booty in this bitch girl?
Oh no, because I developed my butt
Big screen on her shit.
in the 6th grade. No. I developed my butt in the 6th grade, and my mom was like, anything with writing on the butt, not happening. Like, nothing.
Well, I had a
Writing on the
pair. I remember them Coogies on the booty. Hey, I was about 18. I used to go to the
Wasn't
club
happening.
in jeans.
Wasn't
I didn't know nothing about going to the club. I used to go to the club in jeans.
It's okay.
But I had on heels though. At least motherfucker had on flip flops.
That's where we came from. That started from the bottom. Okay, that's where we came from. That's
So
okay.
look, tell me, or tell the
Oh,
tell
Shelby got to say her
Oh.
year. What you get next year?
Yes, baby.
To be honest, is to be like seen everywhere. To
Oh
be
yeah.
On Explore, when you go on Instagram Explore, photos post like there. You know.
Like, who is this? Ooh.
Yeah, to be seen and be the mom that my son, to be the mom to my son. My son's gonna be 2, so
Hey.
it's new. It's a new experience.
It is new.
Very,
Especially
very
Very
new.
new for you right now.
Very new.
he is so
He's
not-
got to be in the terrible
You
2.
kind of
So
not
I'm
at that
like,
fuck them kids yet. You're not there yet. Okay.
Hell, these
you think
kids
you are,
coming
but
out-
you're not. Okay.
These kids
Enjoy
coming out
that moment.
nowadays terrible already. Ain't no damn terrible too. They already terrible.
Get all the love you can right now. I'm gonna tell you
Right.
that.
Look, so tell us one thing, and just one thing
I
that the
used to
world
get called
doesn't
a
know
moron.
about you.
Shelby.
Shelby.
Shelby. One thing that the world doesn't know about me.
one thing that the world doesn't
That
know.
you would like for them to know too.
Oh.
I mean, you don't have to say something you don't want nobody to know.
It could be a hidden talent. You could be.
Yeah, but I mean,
Beyonce like a mug or something.
I was gonna ask what other skills they
what?
possess.
Be in the shower, Beyonce.
Shelby, can you sing? I wish I could sing. I got a best friend that can sing.
You
You
don't
can
know?
kind of hear me all. I mean, it's very unexpectedly, so you have to catch me off guard and to like be really into the song. Then you'll
I'll make
you'll,
sure I catch your
you'll
ass.
hear that, and then you'll be like, "Oh shit!" Not even my mom. I'll be fake singing. She'll tell me, "Shut up."
What about you?
One thing.
Oh, I didn't say
Yeah.
the one thing
Oh, I
that
thought
nobody
you said
really
sing.
knows
My
is
bad.
nobody really. Well,
that you want the world to know.
Well, just know this: if you say it's 3 countries, 10 states.
That's what I'm saying. That you want the world to know.
What you would like? Don't tell me your dirty, sleazy
something
stories.
that really gets is mental health is like really serious.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That really.
That is
So-
I
very
deal with
important.
a lot
And I'm gonna
of
touch
lot
on that too
of-
on the show.
Huh?
I'm going to touch on mental health on one of my shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
very
like
important.
that is very something like. I mean, not a lot knows, but when I did live in New York, I did witness somebody kill themselves, hang themselves from the railing of the train station. So that
So
really,
you got
I
a
was
little traumatized.
Yeah, I was 19, and my mom was. I'm in New York by myself. My mom's in California, and I just watched somebody take their last breath 2 days before Halloween. So I'm like, this is a joke, but I had to
You're
really
traveling.
watch her face, like see her
What kind
face,
of
and I
jealousy?
was like, I can't.
She remind me of me, but I just ain't been out of state so much. I've been all around fucking Texas everywhere.
Well, Texas is big.
I mean, yes, Texas ain't nothing
One of the
wrong. I'm not
biggest
talking
states.
about my state. Love them to death, you know.
I have noticed that a lot of Texas people have not been out of Texas though.
Yeah, I've only been to
That's the
like
thing for y'all. I
Louisiana,
don't know why.
Kansas. I've been to
Never been to
Atlanta
Louisiana.
and New York. You know, I really haven't been to many.
I tell everybody to experience New Orleans.
Oh man.
Because it's really nowhere else.
Okay, but wait a minute before we go. Don't try to
What?
jump off. Give me that one thing.
Okay. So one thing that since you help. I ain't gonna lie, you help me. One thing that the world doesn't know, because the world doesn't know Lola yet. All right, okay,
They will.
so you will know Lola, okay. But one thing that the people who have seen me out and about, one thing that they don't know about me is that I am actually very self-conscious. And
For real?
I guess the goofy person in me comes out as like a shield. I don't know why. Like, so I'm
It
very
works.
like, if I was to be transparent with the world, they will be like, "What in the hell? Why does she see herself the way she see herself?" Like, that's one thing. I don't see myself the way
people view you.
other people see me, and
Same here.
it's crazy.
And that's life, though.
It's
That's
crazy.
that's-
If I
that's
had to be
life.
transparent with myself, I would be one of those. It would be one of those pictures where you would see everything saggy, everything
Right.
dark, scratched up. Like, that's how I see myself. So that's one thing. It look behind the camera. It looks like her self-esteem is through the roof, but it's not. If I had to be honest, that's the one thing that people don't know.
I was
Same.
scrolling down Facebook and I actually read a post and somebody said, "Would you date yourself?" Like, you really got to think about that. Like, you really
I
look in
would.
the mirror. Like, would you date yourself? The way you look at yourself, like,
No,
would you wouldn't date yourself? You, if you,
I hate
would.
like
That's one of the reasons I
Myself.
work
I'm
out
dope
so
as
bad.
especially if I treat myself right, how I treat myself how I want to be treated. You feel me? I'm talking to the viewers. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely would. I most definitely would. I mean, maybe when I have those spells and attitudes, you know, I might slap myself.
Okay,
But you
Gemini
know.
right there. Okay,
That
right
is
there.
me, but I'm a good Gemini. I mean, all Geminis
There's no
are,
such thing as a good
you know, and everybody can be that way. You know, you got to get on that bad side because it was some people that know me that has never even seen me angry.
When I'm not saying Geminis have a bad side,
Or
y'all
two-faced or
y'all have
messy.
5 sides.
I got about
I
10, and I will admit, you know, it is some shit.
Y'all
going
are
on.
like that emotional.
But I don't believe it's my Gemini. I have, you know, mental health issues as well. So you know, it's just too much going on. That's why I try to keep myself busy.
You like Inside Out. Did you see that movie, that cute cartoon? Inside, with the 5 emotions on the inside?
Girl, let me go watch this so I can see what you
Geminis. That's
telling
a
me.
Gemini.
See you telling me I am.
I need to watch that. What is that?
What's y'all
It's a
sign?
cartoon movie. I'm a Sagittarius, so
Oh,
Oh
I'm an
hell
adventurous
no!
person.
I don't like
I
Sagittarius.
live for the thrill.
Oh hell no!
I live for the thrill. If it involves almost dying, I'm probably saying yes.
That's me. You jump out of plane?
I want to, before I had a
I
child.
would.
Before
I
I
still
had a
am.
child. But now
I
I'm
would.
kind of like, what if the person I jump off the plane with is deciding he wants to end his life
Okay.
today?
Oh, he can't-
So
oh,
now I'm
can't
just like, damn.
Push the goddamn
If
button.
I didn't have a child, I'm for sure jumping out of a plane. But because I have someone to live for, I can't jump out of a plane. But I used to want to do where they used to jump off the side of the
The
canyon and
bungee
they
jumping?
open their
Oh,
arms
you
and
talking
legs.
about,
I used to want to do that. Like, I was like, I gotta do that.
No, not
No,
ziplining.
ziplining,
I know what you're
it's
talking
about-
about.
Avatar. How they fly.
Yeah, like
I know
Oh, I know what
picture
you're
a
talking
flying
about.
squirrel when they open
Yeah.
everything.
A
Like,
flying
yeah.
Lola, y'all.
that's what I used to want to do so bad.
Air
gliding.
gliding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I used to
Yeah.
want to do that so
Air
bad.
gliding, yeah.
Yes.
Goddamn
I
flying
used to wanna do
Lola.
that. And now I'm just like, the only thing that's gonna get me in the air now is a zip line.
Yeah.
That's it. And there's like this place called Treetop Adventures in Plano, where you
Treetop?
climbing trees and you zip lining
For
to
real?
different trees.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Tell me again, Treetop Adventures.
Treetop Adventures.
Ooh, I want to try ziplining.
It's and it
That
tells
shit
you on the
fun.
website, if you're afraid of heights, it's not for you because you're gonna be climbing a lot of trees and then you're gonna be zip lining to the next. You know, be climbing some more.
I'm trying to
So
do
it's
that.
like
You want to do that, Israel? Israel back there.
Y'all, shout out to Israel from
no.
La Luna Entertainment. This
I'm so
is
big
the
on teeth with these pretty teeth.
La Luna Entertainment. We will be, me and Black Ryan will be in his next horror movie. Can't
Yes.
say much.
Yeah. You Christina?
I tripping.
Oh yeah,
Paul.
Christina is also going to be in it.
Was
Put me
Christina
in it.
in it? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, she
I
did
think
come
she
to
did.
the
Yeah,
I
she
would be
did.
good in the
She
next
did.
film.
did
Like
come
I
to
have
the
multiple
movie.
personalities. I'd be
That is
good.
another thing I used to want to do. I used to want to be an actress. I've done so many plays.
I have connects with like 4 directors.
Like,
He's
that should
one
be
of
y'all,
them.
y'all bucket list. Like, when you model, you should be acting, all that.
I want to
try acting for the one time.
I'm
Like, I want
such
to
a-
try
Acting every
acting
day.
for the one time. I
Most
have.
definitely.
Like,
Most
have you guys
definitely
ever
act
seen the
every
meme?
day.
It's like me looking to the imaginary camera when something crazy
Right.
happens.
Right.
That's how I am every day. I'm like, did you guys fucking stop?
Let me ask y'all this: if you had any type of, I was about to say invisible powers. If you had any type of powers, what would it be?
Read people's mind.
You can do that though.
So
I don't want to read
You can do
nobody's
that.
mind.
You can do that. Telepathy.
I don't want to read nobody's mind.
I don't want no.
What you just thought, bitch?
What's that movie with Taraji?
Because I'm such a why.
What men want.
What men want,
Because
yeah.
I'm such a why person. Like, why? So I want to know what's going through your head. Like, I'm going to ask, people be like, let's, Raven, when we go in here, please don't. And I'll be like, stop playing, because, I ask the questions you want to know. And so I'm such a why person, and I wouldn't have to ask why if I could just read your mind. I want to know exactly what you're thinking.
Yeah, I already know.
What about you, Shelby?
And I control the weather.
Well, I mean, hey.
Well, do that for
I'll
us,
make
okay?
it so- Well, them actual powers you can do. You can tap into some stuff.
Can we
and do
have
that.
more sunny days and less rain? But then that might mess the earth up. I don't know.
I wish I could have like invisible, like to be completely
trying to
invisible, but like
Sneak
to
up on
also
the
like,
motherfucker.
because I'm tired of like everything that's going on about the cop that just killed him. Like,
Sneak up on
So
you.
you-
I
you
wish
gonna
I
go kill
yes,
some-
and like
Well,
Can I
Like,
ask you something?
don't be
Is
invisible.
your child, do you have a black baby daddy?
Why you say it like that?
Why you say it like that?
Because I don't want to step on people's toes. Like, I really don't. And it's just like, I know if I'm thinking it, other people are thinking it too. Granted, yes, they say once you got a little black in you, you are black. But the pattern that's going on with men being killed are that these are black,
Dark
like they're
shades.
dark
Yeah,
skinned,
yeah,
and it's
dark,
like
dark.
I don't want to
Yeah.
take away from anybody saying why I am black or my child is black, and it's just like the problem that my son is gonna have is not gonna be the same problem your son is gonna have. Like it's gonna be a lot
It's
easier
a shade.
because they're gonna see that
Because he's
shade.
lighter.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And so,
always been, yeah.
I just that's what's really bothering me. I remember when Trayvon got killed, and I'm sorry I done got all the way off, but I remember when Trayvon got killed, and I was just sitting there like, dang, I don't even know how old my son was like right now, honestly, but I just was like, dang, I got a little boy, and I remember that feeling I got when it happened, and then seeing this man, the runner first, the jogger. Actually,
That was
I
hard.
couldn't watch it. Like, I got sick to
what
my
actually
stomach.
had me breaking down in the car, and it was just like, wow, because I don't normally. It's not that I don't care about stuff, but I'm really numb to a lot of stuff that happens. I don't pay attention to it. But I don't want to mess this man's name up. The African that got killed by the police officer. Out
George
here.
Floyd.
No,
No,
it was
you're
like
talking about,
Bokum.
I
The
know
one
who
that got
you're
killed in his
talking about.
apartment.
Yeah.
By the
I know exactly about the white lady.
Yes,
Okay,
and
yeah.
I just don't know, but that murder, like, it broke me down on the way to work one morning, and I don't even know
his own
why.
apartment,
It broke
yeah.
that one thing broke me down, and then like this happening, and it's just like my son, like I am fearing for my son's life, and he's only 7.
Right.
Like I'm fearing for his life, and he's only 7.
And that's
he
crazy.
doesn't.
We should
And
have
it's
to
like,
know
even
like
though my
that.
baby father, he's not like as dark, but like
Yeah.
we've had, when we lived in California, we had runs in, gotten pulled over, and it's like immediately, like he can see in the driver window, like he clips his gun, like clips his gun. It's like,
And that's
is that
crazy.
necessary? Like he did that one
It's
time.
like it's illegal.
It's
It's like
we had it was a
illegally
car
black.
full, and we got pulled over, and Ty was like, he just clipped his gun, and immediately
It's
was,
like, why?
put your hands on top of the dashboard. We're like,
Yeah.
whoa,
It's like
we
it's
didn't do
illegal to be
anything.
black. Or
I
something.
just watched a
I mean,
video
it
with a
is.
man. He was like, "Why you pull me over?" He was like, "Cause you failed to put your blinker on." He said, "I failed to put my blinker on, and you have your gun. Like why?" And he just went off
They
on that officer.
scared.
And the officer was just like, "Yeah."
See, the thing too, like that stuff
he
that
had nothing to
happened,
say because he knew he was wrong.
like that stuff that happened in Minneapolis. You know, at first before they started like setting stuff on fire, when it was the beginning of it. You know, you have the police, you know, on this side and the other people on this side. Those police is scared as us as we are scared of those police. It's like it's just a bunch of motherfuckers scared of each other. And I mean, I know that they are killing us, but when it comes to the world, it's more of us. You feel what I'm saying? That it is
Them being able to burn down a police station, let me know
But see,
it's more of us.
See, but that's what I was telling.
Supposedly, there were the undercover cops was supposedly going in as
people
as them
because it was starting.
They were. One of them just got exposed on Instagram and like a video, and one of the whites called him out. Was like, "That's my ex-husband."
And look here,
he's
man.
bashing windows and all that.
These
stuff.
people out here, and this is my opinion. I'm not telling nobody to actually think like me or anything, but these people out here using these movie scenes because that's what it's looking like. I call them movie scenes. They're using these movie scenes to use the tool of depopulation of the people. They using them for FEMA camps. They using them for
all type of shit,
all kind of thing, man. We dealing with a spiritual warfare. We dealing with a food warfare. We dealing with a warfare. We dealing with so much, man. It's to the point where people actually striking back. And that right there, what they talking about, that what they talking about right there, that burning and everything. That right there was just an example. You know, it was example on the people to actually let them see that, okay, we not bullshitting no more. But at the same time, it was an example for them to call in martial law. Yeah, like they do different things. It's chess. They playing chess.
Yeah, exactly.
They do things for the reaction to us, and however we react, that's what they use to actually, you know.
My point exactly. I'm not trying to cut you off, but that was my point exactly. Like with the COVID-19, they wanted us to react the way we did when this stuff first started, and all them people was in stores like that buying up all the shit, and then the next person with their kids ain't got nothing to eat. We have to fight. They are. I mean, now listen. I don't knock them for turning up that city. I would have told that motherfucker up too. I mean, but honestly, that is not justice, though, y'all. Like turn up they stuff. That's really not justice. Like if you actually want to hit them where it hurt, you need to hit them pockets and you need to fight back with your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. You got to fight back with your mind. But look though, we are running out of time or have ran out of time because it is 9:02. We done had a great discussion tonight.
My motor mouth. I used to get called motor mouth.
It's okay, motor mouth.
You know, be like, damn, Donna. What y'all mouth run out of batteries?
Got them energized bunnies.
I ain't ashamed.
I'm just
I like to talk.
Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram, the Mannish Wave. Twitter, just Mannish Wave. Somebody done took the D. That wasn't available. The name wasn't available. The Mannish Wave on Twitter, so it's just Mannish Wave. The Mannish Wave on Facebook. For the viewers and listeners, we also have a free promotion and networking group called the Mannish Wave, TMW, the Mannish Network. It's about 2,000 people in the group. Post whatever you like. Long as not being disrespectful. I really don't like a lot of twerking in there, so if I see that, I might remove it. I really don't like that in there. I don't like to see a lot of ass, you know.
No booty shaking.
So, follow me on Instagram at @MBCole_herself, MBColes_fashion, Nikki Hunter on Facebook, and you go ahead with your social media.
All right, follow me on Facebook, Lola Lu. Okay, follow me on Instagram, sweet_N_Lola. And if you want to see, like, you know, a different side of Lola, there's always Snapchat, you know, sweet_N_Lola. All right, and I'm saying the letter N if my little country accent is coming out.
Okay.
The letter N.
I'm trying to get.
You can come over here.
You don't know your social media?
No, well, I know my Facebook, but I want to make sure I'm giving my Instagram the right one. Facebook, Shelby Elizabeth Hause, HAUSE. Instagram, make sure everything.
I think me and Shelby cousins, y'all.
Underscore
because her last name is Rose.
It's gonna be Z. It's Izzy Rose __. That's my
and
Instagram.
you?
Black Ran with a Q. BLAQRAN. Everywhere.
13.
13 sometimes.
It's 13 behind it.
My Instagram is Black Red 13. But everything else, it's
I can't tell y'all my Snapchat. That's personal. Y'all probably like, who
That's
is this
where
bitch?
you can see me doing different things.
For everything.
Well, y'all, let's go ahead and end this show. We had a wonderful day. Please tune in every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yes.
Be sure to listen to our 24-hour radio.
Yes.
You will hear all the indie artist music.
Yes.
You will hear commercial ads. All the voices are me. They may sound different, but it is me. Tune in.
Speaking of music, Sex in the Shower is on the way.
Hey.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That's my Black Rain if y'all didn't know.